Hello, and welcome to the Pinterest Path to Performance webinar. We're excited to have you here today to learn more about maximizing your performance on Pinterest. My name is Rachel D'Souza, and I'm a Senior Product Marketing Manager. I support the development of our ad formats and their performance on Pinterest. Today, I'm joined by Adam Schatz and Ashley Jones from our product marketing team, Patrick Kennedy from the measurement team, Sahar Mahmood from the brand and creative solutions team, and Marley Garabrandt from the performance solutions team. Over the next 45 minutes, we'll be introducing and diving deeper into the Pinterest path to performance, a guide that can help improve your Pinterest campaign performance. So let's dive in. So, when considering the role Pinterest plays in your digital marketing strategy, you might have historically thought of us as a platform to help you build brand awareness. But I'm here to tell you that that is a Pinterest of yesteryear. For our users, Pinterest is a visual discovery platform where people come to see, save, and shop new ideas for their lives. And for our advertisers, we've become truly a full funnel performance driving platform. And this is because Pinterest makes it easy for our users to turn a small spark of inspiration into action. People, they turn to Pinterest when they're looking for something specific, but they might not yet have the words to describe it. So that's why we see 96% of our top searches are unbranded. Our users start broad and use visuals to kind of narrow in on truly what they're looking for. So they come open-minded, but with a goal in mind of what they ultimately want to achieve. And our platform layout helps them accomplish this because we blend the best of both social and search. On the home feed, we have a curated collection of users' broad range of interests. It's inspirational and ever changing based on what is relevant to them. This makes it the best place to discover new ideas. It also creates the perfect opportunity for brands to capture attention and spark interest there. And then on the search area, users can actually search for ideas, vibes, products, and solutions as they refine their discovery process. And this is where brands can meet users with active and high intent. But that's not all. In the evolving digital landscape, we know that users want a more visual and social search experience. And so that's why Pinterest is diving deeper into search by bringing visual search to the forefront. So as users find new ways to engage with content on Pinterest through visual search experiences, advertisers will also see their brand engagement grow. And to top it all off, Pinterest ads are content. For you, this presents a golden opportunity, the chance to reach a wide audience in a natural and non-intrusive way, helping to influence a user's inspiration and shopping journey. In other words, unbranded search results lead to discovery, and your ads seamlessly fit into the user experience. So, Pinterest's ability to inspire users is complemented by powerful performance-driven solutions that help deliver real results. So let's dive into these solutions and how they can work for your brand. Performance Plus. This is a suite of AI and automation tools that helps advertisers optimize targeting, manage budgets, and even decide how much to bid. Shopping. Pinterest is integrated shopping directly into the platform, making it easier for users to go from see it to buy it, and making it easier for advertisers to drive performance through their shopping catalog. And then measurement. Pinterest also focuses on maximizing data visibility while respecting user privacy choices. So we'll talk more about each of these solutions throughout this webinar. But now that we understand why Pinterest is uniquely positioned to drive lower funnel success, let's look at how you can turn that potential into real and measurable results. The Pinterest path to performance is your roadmap for turning inspiration into measurable results. It's designed to guide you through every stage of a successful campaign, helping you reach the right audience and meet your goals on Pinterest. Here's how it breaks down into four key stages. Foundation. Set yourself up for success with the right tools, tracking, and targeting. Planning. Map out your strategy by defining goals, building a reliable measurement system of truth, and aligning on a creative direction. Execution. Put your plan into action with a campaign setup that fits your needs. This can be simple and streamlined or more detailed. And then iteration and optimization. Use insights from your measurement source of truth to fine tune and improve your performance. Success starts with a strong foundation. So, with the right tools in place, you can connect the dots, make informed decisions, and set yourself up for long term growth. From there, it's all about this continuous cycle of planning, execution, and iteration. Map out your strategy, launch your campaigns, and then measure and learn using data to refine and improve. This process will keep evolving until you reach and exceed your goals. With this approach, you'll have the structure and insights needed to thrive on Pinterest. Now, I'll hand it over to Adam Schatz to dive deeper into the first stage, foundation.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Hi, everyone. My name is Adam Schatz, and I am a senior product marketing manager for our conversion visibility products, which help advertisers share more high quality data to enable stronger performance on Pinterest. As you know, every successful campaign should start with a strong foundation. The right tools and signals not only help you track performance effectively, but also set the stage for campaigns that drive real, measurable results. Setting a strong foundation is essential for running successful campaigns on Pinterest. Think of it as building a house. Without a solid base, everything on top becomes unstable. In advertising, your foundation consists of the right tools and signals that help you measure performance, optimize campaigns, and drive meaningful results. Without these, you might struggle to track conversions accurately, understand what's working, or scale effectively. Pinterest provides several key tools to establish this foundation. These tools help ensure that your ads are reaching the right audience, that performance is being measured correctly, and that you have the insights needed to make data-driven optimizations. The foundational tools that we recommend you to focus on are the Pinterest Conversions API, Pinterest Tag, Mobile Measurement Partners or MMPs, and the Product Catalog. Let's take a closer look at each one of these and how they contribute to your success. First up, to elevate your tracking capabilities, we highly recommend implementing the Pinterest Conversions API. This tool allows you to send web, in-app, and offline conversions directly to Pinterest via a server-to-server connection, which means that you can track conversions more accurately. The flexibility of the API lets you track various user actions, like clicks or purchases, and tailor it to meet your specific needs. In fact, on average, advertisers saw a 9% improvement in CPA and a 23.7% increase in attributed conversions when using the Pinterest Conversion API along with the Pinterest tag. And on that note, let's talk about the Pinterest tag. The Pinterest tag is a piece of code that you add to your website to track visitors and their actions after interacting with your ad on Pinterest. By using the Pinterest tag along with the Conversions API, you'll boost your visibility and ensure you're capturing key performance data. Next, let's talk about mobile measurement partners or MMPs. If you're running app campaigns, MMPs track performance across multiple advertising platforms, providing insights into user actions such as installs and in-app purchases. This is key for understanding how your campaigns are performing within your app ecosystem. These tools aren't just separate features, they're integral to your overall signal strategy. They help you capture multiple signals, giving you a more holistic view of your campaign performance. Here's a quick overview of the different signal options at your disposal. For web signals, you can utilize the Pinterest tag or the Conversions API. For app signals, you can utilize Mobile Measurement Partners or Conversions API. And for offline signals, you can utilize the Conversions API, CRM integrations, customer match, or third-party data uploads. However, we do have recommendations depending on what you're focused on. If your focus is web, start with the Pinterest tag and CAPI to level up your performance. If your focus is app, utilize your MMP and CAPI for an ideal setup. And if your focus is offline, we recommend sending that data through CAPI. By integrating these signals, you're setting the foundation for optimizing your campaigns and tracking the right data points. But capturing signals is only part of the equation. You also need to assess their quality to make sure they're actually driving results. That's where the advertiser conversion quality, or ACQ, comes in. ACQ helps evaluate the quality of your signals, events, and integrations from advertisers on Pinterest, giving you a clearer picture of your campaign's effectiveness. Advertisers should always strive to achieve a good score to see the most optimal performance on Pinterest. And the score goes beyond just resilience, providing information about additional metadata like price, currency, URLs, and product IDs. This helps you ensure your signals are accurate and strong, which is crucial for optimizing your performance. So, how does ACQ work? Advertisers can view their ACQ score within Ads Manager on the Conversions Help tab. This score is calculated at both the event and source levels, reflecting the quality of your data integrations. ACQ helps pinpoint areas for improvement and guides you in optimizing your setup for better results. Benefits for advertisers include a comprehensive evaluation of signal, event, and integration quality, actionable recommendations to improve signal setup, insights into key metadata for better optimization, and finally, ensuring accurate signals driven by strong integrations. Now let's take a look at an example of a brand using multiple tools to better measure its performance. Stradivarius, a Spanish fashion brand, was already using the Pinterest tag to track campaign performance, but they saw an opportunity to take their measurement to the next level. To do that, they teamed up with AdSmirai to implement the Conversions API, which works alongside the tag for even more accurate tracking. With this setup, they can measure key actions like purchases, signups, and app downloads, giving them a clearer picture of how their ads were driving results. By implementing the Conversions API, they saw an 82% boost in purchases from Pinterest while lowering their CPA by 28%. Plus, the extra insights continue to help them fine-tune their campaigns for even better results. For advertisers wanting to showcase their products directly on Pinterest, uploading your product catalog is the next step. To do so, you first need to upload your feed, also known as a data source, which is a file containing a list of your products and their attributes. When you upload your feed, it automatically creates organic product pins, which you can then promote as shopping ads. This is a great way to drive qualified clicks and make your products easily accessible to shoppers. To maximize effectiveness, ensure your feed is optimized, matching product pins to user interests, which helps drive lower cost qualified clicks. With product details like names and prices already available, customers can make purchase decisions right on Pinterest, enhancing their shopping experience. So, to quickly summarize, Pinterest Tag and Conversions API are essential for tracking web signals accurately. Use them together for a complete view of user actions and better performance insights. CAPI and mobile measurement partners are crucial for app campaigns, providing insights into installs and in-app actions across platforms to measure success. Offline data should use CAPI or Conversion Upload to capture offline conversions, feed them into Ads Manager, and optimize campaigns with a complete view of customer behavior. An ACQ evaluates signal quality in Ads Manager. Use it to improve integrations and ensure accurate data for better campaign results. And finally, we have product catalogs. Upload your feed to automatically create product pins that you can promote as shopping ads. And now I am happy to pass it off to Patrick, who will review the next phase, planning.
Thanks, Adam. Hello, my name is Patrick Kennedy, and I'm the global lead for scaled measurement. As we all know, failing to plan is planning to fail. A solid campaign strategy begins with clear objectives, well-defined audiences, and actionable creative goals. Planning your campaign has two key components: building a measurement system of truth and having a clear creative direction. Each plays a critical role in setting your campaign up for success. Let's start with building a measurement system of truth. Measuring ad performance is getting more complex as privacy concerns grow and browser settings change, making traditional tracking less reliable. The good news? Through a mix of first and third-party tools, you can build a measurement system that keeps up with these changes. It all comes down to three key steps: align, build, and evolve. Let's start with align. Running a campaign often means working with multiple teams, each with their own priorities and sometimes conflicting goals. To truly measure impact and drive business success, it's essential to rethink how success is defined. Start by aligning on a primary business objective and the key KPIs that support it. Too often, teams work in silos towards separate goals, which can lead to misaligned measurement strategies. The solution? Bring teams together to build a unified KPI strategy that takes a full funnel approach. Every team should discuss trade-offs and align on what success really looks like. Once aligned, make sure your measurement and optimization strategies work hand in hand. Remember, the same metric can tell a different story depending on how it's measured and applied. These nuances can have a big impact on how you assess media effectiveness. To align your goals, we suggest taking the following steps. Defining your objective is the first step in planning your campaign. Every decision you make when developing your campaign should serve this objective. Clearly identify what success looks like. Are you aiming for online sales, app installs, lead generation, or in-store conversions? Are you focused on ROAS, customer acquisition costs, or lifetime value? Number 2, identify your target audience. This step ensures your messaging and channel decisions align with your audience's preferences and behaviors. Ask yourself, who are you trying to reach? There's a few ways Pinterest can help. Use Performance Plus targeting to automate your campaign targeting. Just indicate what regions and ages you'd like to target, and Pinterest will take care of the rest. We'll talk more about Performance Plus in the execution stage of this webinar. Start with broad targeting and let Pinterest's algorithms optimize for your goals. Broad targeting allows you to capture intent-based actions, driving stronger performance over time. Use Pinterest's unique search and discovery behaviors to build audience profiles. 3, select the right metrics. Once your objectives and audience are clear, identify the metrics that will directly measure campaign performance. These metrics will help you understand how effectively your campaign meets its goals. Metrics to consider by objective. So for e-commerce, we might look at revenue, CPA, or ROAS. For apps, we'd look at installs and in-app purchases. And for omnichannel, we'd consider offline and online sales, as well as incremental revenue. 4, select the right tools to collect the data. Your tools should align with your objectives and integrate seamlessly with your analytics platforms. If you're using web, as Adam outlined, use Pinterest Tag and Conversions API to track website actions. For app, use Mobile Measurement Partners for app-specific insights, and offline, use CRM integrations or third-party uploads for in-store and direct sales data. There is no one single source of truth that exists in today's media measurement landscape, and each comes with their own limitations. This drives the need to start looking at solutions more collectively, in a framework that works together to overcome some of these gaps. By using a mix of measurement tools to build your measurement system of truth, you can overcome gaps and generate accurate, granular insights to guide your strategy. There are 3 steps to create your measurement system of truth. First, design a strong audience and data strategy. Focus on privacy-first solutions and high-quality signals. First-party data is essential, but you can expand your reach with Pinterest's interest and keyword targeting, which are effective strategies that don't rely on third-party cookies. Pinterest's intent signals, like saves and searches, give you a strong read on customer interest. And to fill gaps from cookie loss, use tools like the Pinterest Conversions API and Pinterest Tag to track conversions accurately and make data-driven decisions. Secondly, you want to validate your plan with experiments. Test your media to understand what works. Use tools like brand and conversion lift studies to measure the true impact, and pair those insights with cross-channel approaches like MMM, marketing mix modeling, and MTA, multi-touch attribution. This combination ensures you're optimizing effectively across platforms. Finally, you'll want to calibrate your ad effectiveness. So MMM excels in a privacy-first world with aggregated data, but may miss nuances in personalized campaigns. That's why combining MMM with deliberate experiments gives you a clearer, more actionable view of your media's performance. Measurement is also not a one-off effort. It's an ongoing, iterative process. Advertisers who embrace a test and learn mindset are better positioned to optimize their strategies over time. Brands on Pinterest that take this approach see a 2.2x higher action intent compared to those who treat measurement as a one-and-done effort. By consistently refining your measurement approach, you can drive stronger long-term business results. So now that you've set your campaign goal and marketing strategy, I'll pass it over to Sehar to talk to you about your creative strategy on Pinterest.
Thank you, Patrick. Hi, everyone. My name is Sehar Mahmood. I'm a senior program manager within the brand and creative solutions team at Pinterest. My team works with brands to help them unlock their full potential through inspiring and impactful creative. Creative is a critical driver of performance and ensures your brand message connects with your audience effectively. So let's dive into some of the exciting work we've done within this space. Okay, so Pinterest partnered with Accenture Song with the mission to provide advertisers with actionable insights. We worked with a range of experts from data scientists to creative experts, and together we trained 80+ AI models to analyze over 100,000 video and static ads across our major industries. These models identified over 340 data features, which we combined with Pinterest's internal data to assess their impact across the funnel from awareness to consideration to conversion. We then enlisted experienced creative leaders to validate and highlight the most useful insights for advertisers. The result of this was the 4 C's of creative effectiveness. Pinterest's research and data-backed framework designed to help you understand the creative foundations that can help drive ad effectiveness on Pinterest. The 4 C's stands for context, content, craft, and color. Each C highlights a creative principle that can help your ads stand out and perform better on Pinterest. Let's explore each of these in detail, and we'll start off with context. So when it comes to context, one of the biggest takeaways from our research is the importance of designing for mobile, specifically using a vertical aspect ratio. And here's why. 81% of Pinterest users access the platform on mobile. Pins designed for mobile screens saw longer view times and higher click-through rates. But it's not just about resizing content. Some ads, like TV commercials that were shrunk or cropped for mobile, underperformed due to issues like unreadable text or poor resolution. In contrast, ads designed specifically for mobile were simpler, more vivid, and told faster, more engaging stories. Bottom line, think mobile first. It connects better with users and helps your brand messaging be sharp and effective. So next, authenticity is key on Pinterest. Ads that feel like native content perform better and drive meaningful engagement. Our research showed that ads with tasteful branding and simple, relatable storytelling had up to 4 times higher click-through rates. Remember, Pinterest users are in an exploration mindset. They're looking for inspiration, not a hard sell. And inspiration is going to strike most when pinners can relate to that content. An ad that relies on stock photography or overly polished branding often falls flat. Instead, focus on showcasing experiences, bringing to life a moment, or representing a diverse range of people, like in the real world, or even an artful representation of your product. When you keep it real, your ads, the ads that you create resonate and build genuine connection with your audience. Next, we're going to talk about craft. So this is all about the layout and how you use elements like text and visuals within your ad. One key finding was text placement matters. Ads with copy moved away from the center saw 5 times higher click-through rates. Why? Center text often distracts from visuals, which are your main storytelling tool. Moving text to the top or bottom of the pin allows your visuals to shine while keeping the layout clean and engaging. Think of text as a supporting act, not the star. By decentering your copy, you're breaking conventions and creating more dynamic and original ad experience. Lastly, color. So with color, it is essential to strike a contrast. Ads that balance brightness and contrast are easier to view and drive more engagement. Our research found that when well-contrasted visuals can boost click-through rates up to 2 times. That means making sure your visuals pop against the background and are easy to see both in light and dark modes. It's about creating a natural, vivid look. Overly bright or dull visuals can cause eye strain and actually distract users. On the other hand, balanced contrast adds depth and focus, making your ad more captivating. Okay, so before we wrap up this section, let's talk about how you can use the 4 C's across the life cycle of planning your creative strategy. So first of all, briefing. Use the 4 C's to provide your team with insights on storytelling and resonant content. Next, concepting. Encourage originality by exploring how your brand can connect in fresh and inspiring ways. Next, creation. Prioritize mobile-first designs, simple layouts, and impactful visuals. Then, finally, performance. Deliver authentic, value-driven content that connects meaningfully with your audience. By integrating the 4 C's into your creative process, you're not just creating ads, you're crafting inspiring, effective content that resonates with people on Pinterest. Okay, so let's summarize what we've just discussed in this section so far during the planning stage. So, what you should do is, first of all, set clear objectives, define success, whether that's online sales, app installs, or in-store conversions, and focus your strategy accordingly. Next, pick the right tools. Use Pinterest Tag for web tracking, MMPs for apps, or CRM integrations for online sales, offline sales. Align on measurement, test, refine, and optimize with the measurement system of truth for consistent results. Adopt a test and learn mindset, so continuously experiment, which will lead to better engagement and action intent. Then finally, apply the 4 C's of creative effectiveness. So use context, content, craft, and color to create high-performing ads. Thanks for listening. Now I'm going to pass over to Ashley, who's going to cover the execution phase.
Thank you, Sehar. Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Jones, and I'm a product marketing manager who supports our Performance Plus suite of products. So your foundation is solid, your campaign plan is in place, and now it's time to bring that plan to life. So the right execution can elevate a good plan into a truly standout campaign. And so in my section, we're going to focus on the tools and best practices that ensure your campaigns connect with the right audience at the right time with the right message. So Pinterest offers several tools and solutions that can make executing your campaign as simple or as detailed as you need. So we're going to start by exploring Pinterest Performance Plus, which is a powerful solution designed to help you execute campaigns effectively and efficiently. So Performance Plus is a bundled suite of AI and automation tools designed to optimize your ad delivery, improve your targeting, and maximize efficiency for your lower funnel campaigns. When you launch a Performance Plus campaign, we completely simplify your setup process, cutting the inputs required by 50%. And the results speak for themselves. Advertisers who tested Performance Plus catalog sales campaigns saw an average improvement of 20% in CPA and CPC compared to business as usual campaign setups. How does it work, you might be asking? At its core, Performance Plus thrives on high quality inputs to deliver high quality outputs. So that means that healthy product feeds, accurate conversion tracking, and engaging creative, the things we've talked about so far, are essential. These are the inputs that fuel Pinterest performance tools, which can then drive impactful outcomes like stronger brand affinity, increased traffic to your website, or higher sales for your business. Unlike some other AI tools, Performance Plus doesn't make you choose between doing everything yourself or handing over all of the control. There's two ways that you can use Performance Plus. Number one, you can bundle the suite together. You turn on Performance Plus at the campaign level when using the consideration, conversion, or catalog sales objective. This is where you receive that simplified setup flow that I mentioned, and where we automatically default your campaign into the best in automation and AI to drive maximum performance. However, if you don't want to go that route, we also offer what we call individual features. So if you'd like a more tailored approach, you can toggle on specific Performance Plus features in non-Performance Plus campaigns, which give you more transparency and control while still helping to enhance your performance. So now that we covered how Performance Plus works, I want to share with you a real-world example. So Thrive Cosmetics wanted to improve their lower funnel prospecting efficiency, and Performance Plus helped them do that. When they incorporated Performance Plus targeting alongside their existing tactics, they were able to capture even more revenue in Q3. And the results were they saw a 24% increase in ROAS, and they lowered their cost per acquisition by 23%, which made their campaigns way more efficient overall. So, as I've mentioned, Performance Plus can be used as a bundled suite or as individual features. So even if you're running traditional campaigns on Pinterest, there are specific Performance Plus functionalities that you can integrate to receive maximum results. So I want to break down a few of those features and take a closer look at each. Let's start first with Performance Plus targeting. This is a feature that uses our visual search technology to understand your pin's creative context, and then it automatically serves those pins to relevant users and expands your reach beyond whatever input keywords or interest targeting you had. Advertisers who've used this feature have seen an average reduction of about 5% in their CPA compared to those who didn't enable it. Next, let's talk about Performance Plus bidding. This is a feature that dynamically adjusts your bids to ensure you get the most outcomes for your budgets. On average, advertisers who used Performance Plus bidding achieved around a 2% lower CPA compared to those relying on custom bids. And our newest bidding product, Performance Plus ROAS bidding, which went GA on Monday, 3/10, prioritizes driving conversion value versus number of conversions to help improve ROAS. It's especially effective for businesses with products that vary on a significance in price. So to use it, ensure your conversion tracking is set up via the Pinterest tag or conversion API and turn it on in your campaigns. Next, Performance Plus budgets. Whether daily or lifetime, they offer more flexibility than a fixed daily budget. By dynamically distributing your spend across days, the system adjusts to maximize your performance. So advertisers using Performance Plus budgets saw an average of a 3% reduction in CPA compared to those who used traditional fixed budgets. So for advertisers who are running Performance Plus or even non-Performance Plus catalog sales campaigns, our new product, Performance Plus Creative, drives better results with better visuals at scale. So without any extra effort, you can enhance your product visuals with AI-generated backgrounds, and we will replace a blank or white background and create more engaging and native Pinterest pins. Additionally, we can use your catalog to automatically scale your creative, and we can generate product pins and collection ads, and Performance Plus will optimize your creative to the best user to drive your business goals, all with no effort required by you. We also offer now Performance Plus Creative Image Resizing, which is in beta, which automatically crops and resizes images to drive performance gains with no effort required by advertisers. Together, Performance Plus Creative is a must-use for any advertiser running on the catalog objective on Pinterest. Okay, so now that I've explained a little bit about Performance Plus Creative, I would love to share a real-world case study. AI-generated backgrounds have been a game changer for Walgreens. When they applied Performance Plus Creative Generate Backgrounds to over 50 products across multiple categories, they created more visually and engaging shopping experiences that increased their click-through rates by 55% and decreased the cost per click by 13% compared to white backgrounds. Finding double-digit gains with zero effort on your part is a no-brainer. In addition to Performance Plus, Pinterest offers other lower funnel solutions that can further enhance your campaign results. So let's jump into some of those. One of our newest features, promotions, are perfect for showcasing special offers and grabbing attention of users. These make deals clear and accessible, which is particularly effective for high intent users. Promotion ads can also increase your visibility by appearing in Pinterest Deal Ads module on the home feed, which gives your offers even more exposure. Next up, another item to use is mobile deep links. So you might be asking yourself, what are mobile deep links? Mobile deep links simplify the shopping journey by taking users from your Pinterest ad directly to a specific page within your app. So this helps make the shopping experience much more seamless, and it encourages shoppers to take more actions and complete purchases directly within your app. Advertisers are seeing a 235% lift in conversion rate and a 34% lower CPA when they've used mobile deep links. We highly recommend you implement mobile deep links and direct links when applicable to help increase clicks and visibility. I'd love to share another case study example about this one. So, always innovating, Wayfair successfully implemented Pinterest mobile deep links, connecting their shopping ads directly to their app. So, this not only improved customer recognition and revenue tracking, but it also enhanced the user experience and it ultimately drove stronger sales. By turning on mobile deep links, Wayfair was able to drive 8x more attributed revenue to Pinterest ads, all by creating a more seamless experience for users in the Pinterest app when they saw an ad to the Wayfair app where they wanted to take the action such as buying. So let's quickly summarize this section. Performance Plus simplifies your campaign setup with AI tools offering two approaches, either a bundled suite with full automation or individual features for tailored control. Some of those individual features that we offer include Performance Plus targeting, which helps you reach the right audience using our visual search technology to understand the pin creative content. Performance Plus bidding, which automatically adjusts your bids to get the best ROI without breaking your budget. Performance Plus budgets, which optimizes your spend across campaigns to meet your performance goals efficiently. And lastly, Performance Plus creative, which enhances your ads with AI-generated visuals to help bring performance. Additional solutions that we also covered are promotions, which enable you to highlight sales and offers on your website directly to pinners through your creative badging, and mobile deep links, which drive users directly to the app pages to complete their purchases. And so with all of that, I'm going to pass over to Marley to chat more about the last phase on your path to purchase, which is iteration and optimization.
Thanks, Ashley. My name is Marley Garabrandt, and I'm a Senior Performance Solutions Partner. My team, Performance Solutions, is focused on improving performance for advertisers and making sure campaigns are set up for success on Pinterest. And part of driving performance is through iteration and optimization, which I'll be chatting through today. This is the final stage of the process and where you refine your efforts to take your campaigns to the next level, ensuring your campaign strategy continues to deliver results. When iterating, we want to reference an optimization framework to make adjustments based on real-time data and your unique business goals. We start by asking whether campaign goals are being met. If they are, the next step is to scale those efforts, innovating and identifying what's performing well and doing more of it. But if goals are not currently being met, we have an opportunity to make some changes and optimize the strategy to improve performance. And whether you're innovating or optimizing, it's critical that you're leveraging the right measurement tools to make an accurate assessment for your business. Speaking of tools, let's dive into how Performance Plus can help simplify and enhance your optimization efforts. Performance Plus is designed to make campaign setup as simple or as customized as you need, offering flexibility for every type of advertiser. For advertisers with less complex needs, Performance Plus saves time and drives results with minimal oversight by simplifying the campaign setup process. And for advertisers with more complex strategies and those who want to maintain the ability to fine-tune their campaigns, Performance Plus features complement a holistic strategy and offer simplicity with the efficiency of automation. Pairing with a more detailed segmentation and referencing a measurement system of truth can help you track performance across channels and spot opportunities for optimization. When running Performance Plus and really any test, we do have a few best practices we recommend considering. First, be patient. Wait 3 to 4 days to assess the impact of changes before making additional adjustments. We also recommend keeping adjustments as focused as possible, avoiding making multiple changes at once to test more strategically. Keep in mind what you're testing and why, and use a hypothesis-driven approach. And then lastly, account for marketplace dynamics. Remember, performance fluctuations can be influenced by what other advertisers are doing, seasonal auction pressure, and a variety of other factors. By leaning on Performance Plus and following these best practices, you can easily structure data-driven, performance-focused campaigns to help you reach your business goals. If you've uploaded your product catalog to Pinterest or want to launch shopping campaigns, this section is for you. So let's dive into what powers your shopping ads, your product feed metadata. Essentially, your feed or data source is a file that lists your products and their attributes, including names, descriptions, prices, and images. Once you upload your feed to Pinterest, your product catalog is created and includes all the products you'd like to promote and their details. The quality of these product details or metadata is critical to your ad's performance, and it is truly the biggest lever we can pull to drive performance for shopping campaigns. Including descriptive and comprehensive product titles and descriptions helps our algorithm better match your ads to the right pinners at the right time, which leads to more qualified engagements and performant outcomes. Let's take a closer look at why this is the case with 3 ways to optimize your product catalog. First, we want to increase the rate of matching queries. By including complete and specific details like product names, descriptions, prices, and categories, you can improve the likelihood of your ads appearing to the most relevant pinners and most relevant searches. The more details your feed contains, the more likely your products show up when shoppers are actively looking for what you sell. Having a robust feed can also boost ad visibility and give you a competitive edge in the Pinterest auction. The more relevant and comprehensive your feed, the better your ad visibility, increasing your presence across user feeds. And lastly, what's more compelling than driving performance? When your ads are highly relevant, they naturally perform better, which can reduce overall costs. Pinners are more likely to click and interact with ads that align closely with what they're looking for. So having that relevance and providing comprehensive product details can reduce the need for higher bids to gain impressions. Okay, so what happens if you don't optimize your feed? Think of your product feed like a messy closet in your house that you have been avoiding organizing. It can feel really overwhelming to start cleaning it out, but in the end, it's always worth it. When we don't update and optimize feeds, we see decreased relevancy. And relevancy is really important on Pinterest, and details in your catalog dictate the context a shopping ad has. So the better the product is described, categorized, and displayed in images, the more likely it is to show at the most opportune moment. Less relevant ads are often shown less, so having an unoptimized feed can give space to your competitors to fill that gap and result in a weaker competitive advantage. With unoptimized feeds, we can also see decreased efficiency since ads with incomplete information see fewer interactions and need higher bids to gain impressions, ultimately costing more to run. So optimizing your feed is definitely worth it. It can really make a huge difference in your shopping campaign performance. Let's talk quickly about URL tracking. When it comes to tracking performance, URL parameters give visibility into exactly where your traffic is coming from and how your Pinterest campaigns are driving results. You can think of URL parameters as little tags you add to your website links, like UTM parameters for Google. These tags allow you to track and analyze traffic from different sources so you can see what's working and where to optimize. URL tracking matters on Pinterest because it provides better tracking. By properly tagging your URLs, you can clearly identify Pinterest as a traffic source, giving you a more accurate view of ROI. This helps avoid misattribution, since without URL parameters, Pinterest traffic may be incorrectly labeled as direct traffic, making it harder to measure the true impact of your campaigns. And regularly QAing is also key here. So make sure your URL tracking is set up correctly and regularly checked. Accurate parameters ensure Pinterest clicks are properly attributed so you can make data-driven decisions. Taking the time to optimize your URL tracking means better insights, smarter optimizations, and a clearer picture of how Pinterest is driving results for your business. To quickly summarize this section, Iteration is key to improving campaign performance. Using data to adjust strategies and scaling efforts when goals are met can help you drive the outcomes that you're looking for. A well-optimized product catalog can increase ad relevance, improve visibility, and lower costs by ensuring better audience matching. And lastly, accurate URL tracking improves visibility and helps ensure Pinterest traffic is being properly attributed, helping you measure ROI, avoid misattribution, and optimize campaign performance. Before we wrap up, let's review each stage of the path to performance. It all starts with a strong foundation by setting up essential tools like the Pinterest tag, Conversions API or CAPI, mobile measurement partners, and uploading your product catalog. You create the infrastructure to power all of your campaigns. These tools don't need to be reset with every campaign. They provide consistent visibility and insights, ensuring you can connect the dots and make informed decisions. Next, you plan your strategy. This is where you define your campaign goals, align on creative direction, and establish a measurement system of truth to track performance. Planning ensures your campaigns have a clear roadmap to success. From there, you move into execution. Whether you're launching a simple campaign or managing a more complex strategy, Pinterest Performance Plus tools make the process simple and adaptable. This stage is where your strategy really starts to come to life. And finally, you measure your results, learn from the data, and refine your approach through iteration and optimization. These stages form a continuous cycle fueled by insights. You plan your strategy, execute your campaigns, and then measure and optimize, evolving your campaigns until you meet and exceed your goals. So this is a continuous process built on top of and made possible by a solid foundation. This path to performance approach provides the structure and insights needed to thrive on Pinterest, giving you the tools to build, evolve, and scale your success. Our goal today was to provide you with the necessary tools and knowledge to help you optimize and up-level your campaign performance on Pinterest. And we know that by implementing what we covered today, the path to performance, you'll join the thousands of advertisers who've already found success on Pinterest. That's all for me. I can pass it over to Javier for the Q&A.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Marley. Thank you so much. So hello, everybody. My name is Javier. I'm part of the Pinterest Academy team. Thank you so much for your attention today. We'd sincerely love your feedback on today's session, and you can do so by scanning the QR code on the screen to fill out a brief survey form. And when you complete that survey, you'll actually also receive a takeaway guide that summarizes all of the information we covered today, because I know we have covered a lot of information today. And so what we'll do is we'll take a couple of minutes now to answer some of your questions. So let me pull them up real quick. And so the first question, I'll have it over to Marley. Marley, how can I develop an effective strategy for using Pinterest?
Yeah, of course. So when building your strategy on Pinterest, we can reference a lot of what we covered today. So first, laying your foundation so you have visibility into the impact that you're driving, and then planning, executing, and iterating. And a critical part of an effective strategy is setting clear and measurable campaign goals and identifying where and how you'll measure those results, whether that's Pinterest Ads Manager or a third-party measurement source of truth. You'll also want to select and launch the right campaign objective for your selected goals, knowing that every campaign objective in Ads Manager optimizes towards a different KPI. And then lastly, leaning on performance products and automation to drive the strongest possible performance, and developing a creative strategy that hits on the 4 C's that we talked about today can just really help set your campaigns up for success.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And so I think the next question is actually for Ashley. So Ashley, how do I run an effective advertising campaign on Pinterest?
Yeah, while that's a quite broad question, I think one of the things that I would start with is by testing into Performance Plus campaigns. So we know that advertisers that use Performance Plus campaigns see at minimum 10% better performance in their CPCs and CPAs. And if they try Performance Plus catalog sales, they see a 20% improvement. And so if I was new to Pinterest and I wanted to drive performance, I would likely set up a Performance Plus consideration campaign, which is to drive traffic to my website. And from there, I would also have a Performance Plus conversions, or if I had a catalog, a Performance Plus catalog sales campaign. This is a little bit lower in the funnel, and this is going to look for those users that have possibly now been driven to your site, have engaged with your product, maybe been interested in it, but haven't made that purchase yet. And we're going to target them with that little bit more down the funnel product there with the shopping campaign or the conversions campaign and close the deal and drive a sale. That would be how I would get started driving performance on Pinterest if I was to get started today.
Fantastic. And I see the next question. How can I increase traffic and visibility for my brand on Pinterest? Marley, could you help us out?
You bet. So to drive traffic, I definitely recommend a consideration campaign to drive engagement and that qualified traffic to your site. I think it's especially important to think through your creative strategy here as well. So running engaging creative with clear CTAs, telling pinners exactly the action that you want them to take. We can also consider an audience targeting strategy and lean on Performance Plus targeting to help cast a wider net and reach relevant pinners that may have otherwise been missed with a manual targeting approach alone. We can also leverage direct links to preserve high intent by bringing users directly from your ad to your website with only one click. And then in terms of visibility, my mind goes to awareness for reach. I think the key here is broader is better, making sure your targeting is as broad as possible to reach the greatest number of pinners. And your creative really represents your brand and your product, providing that critical inspiration element. P+ bidding and P+ budgets are also really beneficial here to effectively distribute budgets based on performance trends and automatically make adjustments based on auction opportunity to drive lower costs and maximize outcomes.
Fantastic. And I have another question here regarding metrics. What are the most important metrics to focus on for campaign success? And Marley, could you elaborate?
You bet. Yeah, I love this question because I think the most important metric really depends on you and your business goals, but determining what metric you want to prioritize and how you'll consistently measure it is really the key here. So since each campaign objective in Ads Manager optimizes towards a different KPI, it's important that you select the right objective for your goals. So just a quick overview, awareness optimizes towards CPM and reach, consideration towards CTR and CPC, and then true lower funnel objectives like conversions and shopping optimized towards conversion outcomes measured through ROAS or CPA. And often when we do have multiple goals and KPIs, we do find a full funnel or multi-objective approach can be really helpful. So leveraging multiple objectives in tandem to drive your holistic business goals, using awareness to drive reach and awareness of your product and consideration to drive qualified traffic, and then ultimately moving pinners through the funnel with conversions and shopping. And having a multi-pronged approach can also help fuel the funnel and make sure that you have enough interest to convert via lower funnel objectives. But at every stage of the funnel, I think it's important to first get our fundamentals right, the foundation that we talked about today, to make sure that we have proper visibility and tracking in place to understand the impact that we're driving.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And then one last question we have is, are there any tutorials or resources for learning how to use Pinterest effectively? And I can actually take that one. Yes, indeed. It's called PinterestAcademy.com. So we definitely invite you to visit us. We have a ton of resources there readily available for you free of charge. We have online courses, we have guides, we have videos that really help and highlight the specific steps that you need to be taken in order to be successful on Pinterest. We'll cover campaign objectives, we'll cover how to create your ad, how to create a campaign, how to optimize your campaign, the 4 C's. A lot of these topics that we covered today have their own specific online course available on Pinterest Academy. So if you'd like to further deep dive and learn a little bit more about those, we definitely invite you to access PinterestAcademy.com for it. And that is pretty much it for today. We sincerely thank you for your time today. Again, if you filled out the QR code and the survey next to it, you'll be receiving a takeaway guide that pretty much summarizes all of the information we covered today. We'll be sending that information as well via email. You'll get a recording of today's session as well as that guide as well. So again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next webinar.